lost against C9, it's looked a lot stronger for them overall. And we're in, and the spike's already been planted by Crew.
And there we go, it starts. Crew definitely got that spike down over on that A site, as it's most definitely the retake starting off for the moment, but Zelzis goes into BAF, and they keep on defusing. They make it work with the Ninja, not quite yet. Close enough for it, as Excetti is trying to make it all the round, and Crew takes it. The pistol in favor of Latam, as it looked like it could have been a Ninja.
Going to be cleared instantly, and Leaf actually catches Davies early on.
Yeah, White swing out of BAF, instant punishment, as though Klaus finds a bit of remedy, as they pretty much made it on the site, even finding Zelzis as well with the snake bite. And so the control over A nearly belongs to them. They still feel a little cautious to not directly get for the spike, but here it comes. As Excetti he's carrying it, actually doesn't move for it yet, as Nax wants to punish them further. Klaus falls, but Nax is hunting and gets punished in the end. It's looking good for Cloud9. Only 2 more players stand from Crew, and as they make the decision to dedicate or not, the teleporter would still be an option open. Gets himself the Spectre and sees most definitely the barrel of Vanity. Knows where one of the North American players stands, but calms down for the moment. Still 50 seconds that are left on the clock. Still 50 seconds to determine where to go. Xant most definitely can't out, and it's a question of time if they'll change the pace, but it is still Excetti who comes close to the side. It's still him who wants to have a duel anytime soon. Gets that one against Vanity, and 2 more stand on the side. No chance at all, and Cloud9 grab there first with a good amount of... Once more standing close. The smokes are now dropping down. The Molotov should deny Crew the entrance, but is that the case indeed? Xepa just waits for them to come out of the choke position, but it works quite well, and once more it's the judge speaking the verdict of "you shall not pass." Xepa says the same for triple nice entry. And Klaus staying, as Klaus still taps it once. That smoke will go down any second soon. The Xan finds Leaf, it looks good. No, it doesn't. It is Cloud9 who might have just lost the side. Need to retake it, as well as Ye and Xepa right now try to make that one work any second soon. It's 10 more seconds to get the spike down. That most definitely will happen. And with the Seekers, they know, really, it's coming down to the wire. Xepa with one white swing could make a difference. Ain't happening, is not the case. Cannot punish him in time. And that is that one whiff you didn't want.
Davies has rotated all the way around as well, so there's a bit more support, a bit more of a crossfire. And yeah, he has the operator. It might be still just worth saving, considering the credits aren't that great for him either.
Depends if he finds a frag or not. One overstep from Davies, not a problem really there from Ye, and it's only Xan who can make the difference. He's done the difference from time and time again. Seeing if he finds anything close, the flash is out, he will swing, finds one, the second as well! The quad saves Crew and brings it back in a tie. There's no...
Jump out of hookah, potentially with that showstopper for Davis.
And with the flash coming out, it could be a clear indicator. Or is it all the fake? That is what Cloud9 have to ask themselves. The second flash and all the utility coming as well. When he finds at least one, there's not much more for him. The ult pops out as well. And as he's airborne, he's not finding much more. Xepa saves the day, or does he? That is the question for the moment. As he has been eliminated, the B site is somewhat open, accessible for the side of Crew to get the spike down. That is for certain. And Zelzis still has his ult. Zelzis still has the opportunity, has to swap sides, and this could eliminate it. Could pretty much do the job, but it's actually second snake bite coming in, and it can only Nax to be found. Finds the ult, does not take it down! But the teleport is not good enough. And so it's the 4 for At least would allow them to get closer on site, but they still have BAF to clear, where 2 players are awaiting them. It's already Nax's dead as he tried to lurk. Zelzis continues to spree and gets a second as well. The double has been secured, but Davis has a say in this. As he gets him down, Vanity locks down the site and leaves it to a single race who still stands a chance. Crew is not fully done with that one. Davis is fully done with that one, but a player peeking from Haven any second soon. It's going to be his final blow.
Be the one pushing down B long, but he's so late. This spot needed to be cleared, and that's a great orbital strike.
Oh, but he's getting out. Does he even find a kill? Nax actually is not finding anything, and it could be Xepa with low HP still seeking something, but no chance. As from left and right the players come, it could be the 4 for Crew, as they also put that ult in. Davies finds Leaf, and this means only 2 more from Cloud9 stand. It should be near impossible, and it would be excellent for them.
It's chaotic now. The fight's coming in close. It's just going to be Vanity left alive.
He doesn't stand a chance at all. Nope. He's at least finding one, but not much more.
Made a lot of distance for themselves. All of these angles being cleared. Nobody in lamps for C9 because they expected this ultimate to come through.
Yeah, how far is he going to go, though? Is he going to find anyone? Ain't the case, and Leaf is going for that beautiful lurk. Finds Nix. And Cloud9, they want more of ultimates to use, as though that is the perfect timing. Never mind! It works brilliantly for Cloud9, as for a second it looked like...
Long is where Crew are looking to go.
And so they're entering. B side is definitely where they're going to attack from. Klaus is just waiting for the right timing for the hookah players to make a mistake, as in the meantime, Vanity and Xepa, that's a brick wall, you can't catch through it. And so A single ult to make the difference. Most likely ain't gonna happen, except they're all facing clean, accurate shots to clear up what's awaiting them. It could have been possible that it has not even been seen. Claus is waiting for the first. The bot comes out, but Ye starts fragging. Claus has the answer though. As they come onto the site, he keeps on locking it down. And so 2 remain for Cloud9. Could change the sights, but ain't doing so. Davies is low HP, gotta check the corner, finds him on the edge of the smoke. And Klaus does not have much to say in this. Low HP he was, and so only Nax remains. But if there's a man to clutch it right, it is Nax.
Only 3 bullets left on the Headhunter.
Make it 2.
Going down 1 by 1, and look how close Vanity's playing at this spot. A bit of a bait away, and the Frenzy's going to close that distance. It was the player advantage for Crew.
Not much happening for the moment. The question is for how much longer, with the ult coming as well as the Boombot. It's chasing Claus, and he's going to an absolute death trap. No chance at all for him, and Sodas makes it only 4. High ground taken also here by Celsius, but they're still not fully on site. They still need to change the back off the sand positions, but they might just make it work. They very much do. It's only Vanity, never mind. 10 HP and a Spectre left. As he's upgrading,
He's going for the TP.
He's gonna run.
Only 1 smoke left and 10 HP. Going over towards that side. The Chamber's still alive. There's a trademark right there on this entrance to Showers. And he's in his smoke, so he might not even clear it. Runs right into Nags' crossfire. Great rotation. He was so good at this against Liquid, being able to push up short and get that aggression, but that's because Team Liquid weren't playing a Viper. This wall is going to make it more awkward. He's trying to check between 2 angles, and Leaf catches him by surprise. They expect it. He's got a gun upgrade, and his execute coming in thick and fast. And
perfect to break the timing. Leaf is just hunting him down. And this brings us to a number 11. In a matter of seconds after they found the entry, they realized, let's put that still.
But here for Crew, they do have a full buy and some ultimates to work with, but it doesn't matter if Celsius is going to jump in. No respect. Closes that distance. 5v3 already.
They're treating them with contempt, and it seems like that could be pretty much done, but the lurk from Maxetti, could he make the difference? They're all swapping sides. It might not be too relevant as Leaf gets him in the end. 2 players remain from Crew. And you gotta perform the impossible. Defender standing in Bath as if they would be attacking. Xepa tries to farm a few more. Celsius is gonna steal it, but Cloud9 take bind and go 1-0 in that semi-final.
1 step closer to the grand finals later today, and they won.
But let's figure out if Cloud9 give us a North American grand final or if Crew has something to say in it. As Nax directly starts with an entry, Vanity falls, but there's more to come as Leaf has an answer on the other side of the map. They already went all the way around, and it's a 2 versus 2, the C site. That most definitely is going to be the goal. Celsius is coming in from behind. They don't expect the player that close. But 18 points of health.
Davies was no
of health. Stun might be at the right time, but the nade should deny it. He needs to move so far back, and there's a single bullet that makes the difference, but he's still not dead. There it goes. Crew starts successful with a pistol.
It's just that information from the attackers. Could plant a seed in the head.
How close it was, but good start by Crew. Getting a double dose, yay! Finding 2 who are trying to push onto the B side, and so Crew backing off, getting the spike on the back of Claus. And as Davies is also on 30 points of health, he cannot be hunted down. Do they keep on pushing down mid? They do! And it might be Vanity who finds a double. Players left and right as suddenly one is elevated. It's not looking too good for Cloud9 to deny that plant.
Springboard in through, but Zeppa's taken mid. He also has Celsius to support, so this is going to be a really awkward plant for Crew. They're pretty much surrounded.
And with Nax falling down, it's pretty unlikely. 79 points of health, a Bulldog at hand, and that's not much more happening, or is there? Finds Celsius, didn't lose a single point of health, and as he walks and sneaks around the boxes, might just find another, does so, and close by. He's actually gonna be close up, and so he should hear from behind. It is Xepa finding the kill.
He doesn't hear from behind, no.
Vanity needs to decide what he does, and he stays back in the corner.
He missed Vanity.
Anyway. It missed Vanity, but he was spotted anyway. Can still find a kill onto Nax, and keeps on moving. Crew, second thoughts, but there's nothing to really debate, as they're still getting onto the site. It's not really working at all. It is going to be Cloud9 finding a second round, and that
there's a couple of rounds like this on Bind where different altitude catches off Crew as they're coming in.
Actually not on top of the box, can TP away in time, and that is the entry. Par in the fall was yay. Either way, gonna find another and moves back. That is brilliant positioning and brilliant movement as they still need to defend it. And Nax finds the kill. That is going to be the controller gone. Retake maybe a bit more complicated from now on, but Crew actually never mind. They're gonna find Leaf. Is there much more to do though? The weapon's still not looking too ideal, making it only 2, and they're retaking back on the side. Celsius is actually gonna be stunned by his mate. That's not gonna make it much easier. Not the best weapon. Nax only with that one, but not gonna happen. Expenses though, at least that.
It's not being punished. It's not even been spotted by crew. They're all going down right into the trap of C9.
Oh, and if he's contacting like that, free frag for Ye, finds one, Xand is down. And as they're trying to attack the C site, it seems like they're going to be stopped once more. Man disadvantage for the crew side is not going to make it any easier to finalize this, but they're still getting the spike down. That is for certain.
They're flanking all the way through. There's a showstopper.
Oh, that's ugly. Spike's not even going down. This is even worse. And as they're trying to retrieve it again, in which direction is safety? Crew doesn't even know. The explosives are landing on the site. And as they try to punish Xand, it's going to be more than enough. Cloud9 with the 5th, and that teleport looked like it could have been.
They go in and they pushed them all the way down C-Long again. This time they have guns.
Oh, and they're going to start to defuse. Are they going to get it half yet? Yes, they do. All players are standing on site. Vanta keeps on defusing. He's going to be the knight for the moment. Never mind, he actually made it in time. And Crew didn't have a response once more. Standing there and not even sure what happens. You talked about the... See right here, Crew already set up the goal for themselves to once more end up and see a side that didn't necessarily work for them in the past. Leaf actually goes for it, aggressively standing to see if anyone in the smoke can be punished. And 2 he gets. An absolute beast he is. And as the ult from Fate comes in as well, the site doesn't make it any easier. Vanity swings, but gotta be careful about it, because not every single reinforcement is there. As there's going to be Xappa punished,
so
Vanity still has a reply to it.
30 seconds
Trying to
left.
move around on the backside. The stun in that corner where Vanity was last seen. Doesn't catch on to much. And everything the crew is trying.
Players, but it doesn't feel like they just rely on the fact on how good they are. The team play is exceptional. A double kill, 2 entries within 5 seconds. And Cloud9 just have a field day, as there's not much to do, except he tries to lurk around, finds a kill, and forces to get that onto Ye. And that's a very early ult use. Actually gets one of his teammates. But they're backing off. They're leaving the side of B, whilst A seems to be pretty much cleared, Ryan.
With the rolling for the use, you don't have those retake ultimates from Cloud9, but look at the guns that are still available. It's a Spectre, it's a Bulldog from Axedi, and A site is completely open, and man advantage might not be the difference here. Nags, I don't want to see him push up. This is what I mean. Like, crew is starting to try and go for these gamble plays and being broken apart every single time.
Spike planted.
The team play is starting to really disperse from crew, whereas Cloud9 are looking more and more cohesive as a unit. But the spike has gone down 3v4 on the A side.
And they're just going to wallbang him. This is absolutely incredible. Nax is dead. 2 more on side. Except he tries his best to survive. And back there, Klaus tries his best. Wounded. But as they're contacting up the B side, they clear left, right, and center. Leaf is trying to get a little closer, see what he can find.
Klaus?
Was he just walking into the grenade or walking into the smoke, expecting that he would survive? This is a great start for Cloud9. Spike is now down on B, but Crew is initiating the retake. Yeah, Leaf shouldn't have too much of a chance, but he still gets one, so still a +1 here on Cloud9. The Spike most definitely known the position very much out in the open, and as they're finding to get the flank, Xappa even gets another one. It looks possible, as though it is now a 2 versus 2. Axedi and Nax seeking what they can find. It is only Celsius. And is it once more going to the pistol to be the glimpse of hope for Crew? He's just waiting for it. Could use for the stun, knows they cannot make it in time, and here it comes. Might just even get 2 in the meantime, but it's enough, and Crew get the pistol. There's only Nax is standing there ready and waiting to find a little more. The trap could be a little bit of a nuisance, but he does not find the kill that he was expected to find. And Xand holds left, right, and center, but also gets punished in the end. It's not looking good for Crew. And Cloud9, whatever they do, it seems to work.
Boomball from Dave is instantly broken. His attention might be taken towards the back side of where Celsius is playing from, but look at where Leaf is, just on this corner again. So much support from him, being in these aggressive positions, and the rest of Crew just can't see where anybody's playing at this point.
And they pretty much should know where the opponents are coming from. As now the paranoia comes in, it will probably only get Celsius there on backside, and they definitely try to make it work, but Leaf is looking in the wrong direction. It could still be successful here for the side of Crew, but never mind. Cloud9 with the 11th, winning the anti-eco now of Cloud9, and the GPS is getting him right in that direction. As Celsius even gets the flank, it might be done and dusted, right?
The mental is broken. Everybody's sort of splintering off from Crew. Xander sort of pushed up, but Celsius really good at watching these flanks. There's 2 other players that could potentially come in on mid, but he's given up that spot. And the spike's been planted. There's not much time for Davies and Klaus to get stuff done here.
That would be probably the most wonderful comeback of this year, but can't be really realistic about it.
They're so scared of Celsius because he was playing in that mid spot, watching for rotations.
Exactly. And there's still so much utility left for Cloud9 to work with, but the end of the side, blind they are for a moment. There's also Cease following up, and obviously Celsius has his ult. It's not getting any easier. And as suddenly it's Klaus who's airborne, tries to find a little more, gets himself a double with 5 points of health and hardly any time left. This cannot be done, it cannot be finished, and it is done because Cloud9 take out Crew with a 13-3 domination.